to Wednesday Night Live. And we've got a special guest, as always, Queen of the North, Shaz.
Hi.
So, how's your week been, Shaz?
Yeah, it's been fairly good actually. We've got quite a few sales. It were fairly quiet though over the weekend. I thought, oh God, but it's picked up. Yeah, it's picked up. But yeah, I seem to be selling loads of jeans at the moment, which is good.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Jeans, don't you really?
Mhm.
Well, I had a good weekend, and since the weekend, I've been pretty dead. I had 2 sales yesterday, literally one after the other. But it was when I complained to eBay again about the glitches with sending offers because I was still getting it.
Yeah.
So, I complained to them again on the, the Facebook business for eBay, whatever it is, or eBay for business, and that was when I got 2 sales straight off as well. I do think sometimes if you complain to them, I think they kind of push a couple of sales your way just to keep you happy.
Yeah.
Do you actually think that?
Yeah. To be fair, I've never actually rung them for anything. I've not felt the need. But I think if my sales were, it was quite a long time, weren't it, where you were only getting minimal sales.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
if I do have quite sales days, don't get me wrong, but then it tends to pick up, the following day, and then it goes a little bit OTT, so it makes up for it the following day to what I've not sold, on the previous day. So I've never actually had to phone them. It's been all right so far.
I've been just totally dead today. I haven't even had an offer to send out. And they seem to be doing this thing now where you can't, if you get, say, just one send offer, you can't send it out. You've got to do a bulk. So you have to wait until you've got 2 or 3, and then it will let you send a blanket 20% or something. But then I don't want to do that. I like to offer a price because it might be, if it's a cheaper item, I might not want to give 20%. I might only want to do 10 on that or something.
Yeah, that's a bit odd.
Yeah.
Is that the glitch then?
Well, I thought it was a glitch because I've always been able to send out, if I've only got one to send, I've always been able to send out that just one.
Yeah.
Now it's you can't seem to send it out unless you're doing, if you've got 3 or 4 through, and then it's like a bulk. So, yeah, I don't know whether it's a glitch or what, but it's really annoying. Because I've had nothing today, but say if later I got one offer to send, I wouldn't be able to send it.
No.
I'd have to wait until I got someone else watch something or whatever.
That is really, really bizarre.
Yeah.
Really bizarre.
Very annoying.
Well, and what did eBay have to say about it then when you phoned them?
Not a lot. I just did it through the Facebook Messenger.
Oh, right.
And they were like, "Oh, yeah, I can see that's we know about the glitch. It's really frustrating." I said, "Yeah, it is really frustrating because a lot of my sales comes from sending offers, and I can't do that." And she was like, "Oh, if you give me your eBay app number, what version you're on, I'll send it to our tech team as a high priority or something, so they can try and get it fixed." And I was like, "Okay, fine." And that was it, really. But then I got 2 sales straight on the bounce as well. As soon as I finished that call, that conversation. So
they must have an influence on sales.
Yeah, because I was also saying that I'm really unhappy because I pay for a shop, and this has been an ongoing issue. And they're like, "Oh yeah, we can see your conversation from last week about the same thing." And I said, "Yeah," I said, "because you're losing me money now because I can't send out these offers." I said, "I'm trying to run a business on eBay, and now you're losing me money." So yeah, and then I had 2 sales straight away.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay. Oh,
I've had a really busy day today. So I had to get the tyre done on the van.
yeah.
I told you about the flat tyre, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah, I had a flat tyre,
Yeah.
and so yeah, I had to get that done. And they were like, "Oh, I had an appointment for 10 o'clock," and they're like, "Oh, it's going to take us 15 minutes even just to get your van like in. So you might as well just go off for like a walk or something." It's in like a bloody industrial estate, so I was like, "Fine." So I walked about like 15 minutes like down the road, and there's like the Sainsbury's and there's a charity shop nearby, so I just went in there.
Yeah.
And then I had a little mooch and then just walked back. And then by the time I got back, I think I was gone for about 45, 50 minutes. By the time I got back, they're only just finishing up with it anyway. But it was only like one tyre, so I don't know why it like takes so long.
Don't know. But they a queue in front of you? The cars or
Not
anything?
really, no.
No.
They only open at 9 and my appointment was at like 10, so you wouldn't have thought they'd have got that far behind.
No.
But no. So that got done. And then I went to Aldi, came back, did listed a couple of bits, then did my whatnot show, and then big thank you to Lindsay for saving my bacon, because what I'd done was I'd put it all as like random picks, and I'd just put one listing but quantity of like 50, so I didn't have to like upload every single like item into the inventory.
Yeah.
And I just took a picture of the wall as the like as the picture. So then when I had the sales, I then couldn't match who had sold what, like who had bought what then. So I was panicking then, thinking like, well, how the fuck, because I couldn't remember who'd bought what.
Oh my
So
God.
I was like, how the fuck am I gonna sort this out? So then I messaged the people who I'd sold to on whatnot,
Yeah.
saying I didn't realise that when you do it like randomly, you have to like pack it as you go, because otherwise you've got no idea like who's bought what basically. Because when you like have it in your inventory with like the like individual items, you've got a picture of the item and then their name next to it, rather than I didn't have that, I just have their name. So I was just like, bollocks. So yeah, I
Oh,
messaged
I'd get right confused.
and then Lynn said you can actually watch your past shows. So Lynn's bless her watched my whole show and jotted down what sold and what didn't and who to.
Oh, bless her.
I
Brilliant.
know.
That was a good idea, though. Really
Yeah,
good idea.
but yeah, you can actually watch your previous show. So if I ever get in a mishap again, at least I know I can do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so thank you, Lynn's. I was like, this is really stressing me out. I want to pack it myself. I don't know who's bought what.
She's a good egg.
Yeah, she is good egg.
Oh dear. No, I've not done a lot today, to be fair. Got up, had a bit of breakfast. I had one parcel to send out, pair of jeans on eBay.
Yeah.
So I just wrapped those up, dropped those off at the post office, and then I send all my jeans with Royal Mail for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, because the round about the £30 mark. You know
Yeah.
what I sell them for. I think, yeah, I'm going to send them Royal Mail instead of every. And then just went around charity shops, got a few bits and bobs, come back, got all that prepared, listed. I like to buy stuff, fetch it home, and then list it if I can. Yeah, there might be the odd few that I don't have time for, because once Steve comes home, I tend to think, right, okay, yeah, he's home now, we'll have tea, and then I don't do any more listing. Plus, it's too dark and it's not bright enough.
Yeah.
Take photos.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's about it, really. Oh, but a lot. Well, I'm saying a load. I bought 1, 2, 3, 4. I bought 5 lovely Disney mugs yesterday. No,
Yeah.
Monday. on Monday, from a charity shop, and got those listed. I sold one already.
Oh,
yeah, one's gone. But yeah, I've been, I don't know, overspending on Vinted.
oh God, Amber, I went absolutely wild on Vinted the other day, and this time, wherever I could, I've got it sent to the InPost locker, so there's going to be no more parcels going missing.
Right.
I had ones go missing, didn't I? So
yeah,
I sent it all to the locker up the road, so I can pick them up from there. So I'm not risking anything going missing.
Yeah. To be fair, I switched my Yodel shipping off on Vinted at the weekend because there was a good chance that they were going to go into administration if they'd not got a buyer. They've been having problems. Yeah. So I switched it off just in case, because if they did go into administration, you don't know, if they'd be losing the job straight away, like another CityLink scenario. I mean, I worked at CityLink. I wasn't there when they went bust.
Yeah.
But I just know it was on Christmas Day. They just got, well, they didn't even actually get a phone call. It were on news. A lot of people on Christmas Day were watching, news were on it background, and then they realised that they got no jobs because it just
awful.
Yeah, it were horrible. But I'd left about 3 months before that happened. We knew something was going off, but we never thought it'd shut. We just thought somebody, but we thought that there were going to be a buyout or something like that. But they were doing a lot of restructuring before then. Anyway, and I just thought, if the same happens to Yodel, whatever parcels are in that network, they will not get delivered.
Yeah.
If
that's a good point, actually, I might switch off my Yodel as well, because when I sent something through Patlink, like all my stuff from the weekend, it said Yodel is having issues, so is unavailable. That was all it said. But I didn't know what the issue was until now you've said it.
Well, I am going to switch it back on because apparently they've got a buyer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and if you go on Patlink now, Yodel services are available.
Oh, again. Okay.
Yeah. So I am going to switch it back on. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So apparently it's I don't know who's bought it, but it seems to be okay.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I'm just going to jump in the chat very quickly.
Yes.
So we've got Lin in. Hi, Lin. Thanks for joining. We've got Ali in. Hello. Thanks for joining.
While you're doing that, I'm just going to switch over to my laptop.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah.
Okie dokes.
And Sean's Everything Crafting. Hello, Sophie and Shaz. Hello. When Shaz is back, I'll get her to answer that. Oh, I think she's back already, actually. That was quick.
That's better.
Lyndon said, did you get the damp smell out of that case?
No. I put some of those tumble dry sheets in, and I put some balls in as well. Do you know what them Lenore freshener ball things? I've put some of them in, and I can still smell it. So I don't know if it's just me now, getting that smell up your nose and you can't tend to get it. So it might be me. It might just be all in my head. I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask Steve to sniff it. Here, Steve, sniff that. What do you think? Yeah. I am talking about the case, by the way.
Evening, so Shaz and chat. Happy Valentine's. Happy Valentine's, everybody.
Happy Valentine's.
And hi, Lisa. Thanks for joining. Lindsay, I love bacon. That's why I saved it. Lisa also says, I've been overspending on whatnot. Got loads of stock last. Oh, God, I'll tell you what. I don't know what's more addictive, Vinted or whatnot. I really don't. you know, I mean, you can get things for, you know, even cheaper and whatnot than you can on Vinted if people are just doing, you know, £1 starts. And, you know, if there's not like loads of people in their stream, you can get things, you know, pretty cheap. But yeah, I generally don't know what's worse, to be honest.
I'm gonna have to check out Whatnot. I'm gonna have to go on it and have a look at it.
Yeah,
I've still not been on it.
yeah.
I think that code that I got off Lindsay and Alvin is probably expired by now.
Even if you just like watch some shows, like you know, or just like bid on a couple of things. But yeah, but I've got a code you can use as well if theirs is expired.
Yeah.
Sharon, they have been bought now. I don't know what
Yes, yeah, she's on about Yodel.
Oh right, got it.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Lisa's put they are back on eBay. Yep, got it.
Yeah. So it's looking a lot more positive for him.
Evening lovelies, host and chat. Happy Valentine's. Happy Valentine's, ready,
Valentine's.
Lindsay, you were great last night on Big Girls Really Do Cry. That was the Banish Bin. So if you haven't watched Lindsay's Banish Bin on Lena's channel, Big Girls Really Do Cry, then have a little watch of that. I think I'm on next week. I got a feeling I'm on Tuesday or something. Yeah, I think I'm on Tuesday. But yeah, I'm doing the Banish Bin next week as well. Google says YDLGP bought them. Don't know
okay.
Shaz, have you tried organic methods, white vinegar, bicarbonate of soda, lemon juice, etc.?
No, I haven't. No. White vinegar, bicarbonate of soda, lemon juice. I'll have to try that.
Yeah, let's give it a
go.
I always kind of think that after like a couple of washes, if I still can't get it out, then I'm like, that's it, I'm done. What's going on?
Yeah, but because it's a case, it's not. I can't just chuck it in wash. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, and it only cost me £5. So end of the day, if it's if it still won't come out, but I will try that. Vinegar, lemon, and bicarb, will it?
Yeah,
soda. Yeah, I will try that and see if it works. And if it don't, then I'll just take it to a charity shop, I think.
Yeah. Lee said it worked out about £4.40 a piece, and I won the trainers on Carboot Quiz Live. Lindsay says no, you can still use it. Yes, I am next. I'm next week on Tuesday. I'm going to need reminding about this. I'm going to have to message Lainey because I'm going to forget. So, guys, I've got something that I'm going to show you. It's a new little feature, and it's called Reseller News of the Week. So I'm going to flash up the little video now. That's my Reseller News of the Week video. So I'm just going to share the screen now. Share screen. And we'll go window. Oh, bear with me. I'm getting used to this still, so just bear with me. Oh, crap. Yeah, done it right. So can you guys all see that all right? Let me know.
Yes, I can see it.
You can see it all right. I'm just getting used to doing this because it's a new little thing for me.
Okay.
So reseller news of the week is Depop seller shocked by worn knickers request on fashion app. A woman selling clothes on a fashion app says she was shocked when a male buyer asked her for worn underwear. The woman from Northampton who asked to remain not anonymous said she was worried as he had her home address after she offered 2 bags of garments on the marketplace at Depop. Northamptonshire police say such use of services should ensure personal safety is number one priority. Depop said it had a zero tolerance approach for predatory behaviour. The woman said she had agreed to sell the clothes to a man who claimed he was interested in branded goods. It all sounded legit, so I said fine, gave him my address. Later that night, he called asking if I was interested in wearing knickers overnight and putting them in a jiffy bag for him to collect at £25 a go. It came from nowhere. I was shocked.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
There's like a few things to kind of like unpack in that, isn't it? Like, one, you don't message people like your address, do you?
No.
So
No.
you don't really do that. Secondly, Depop has always been full of scammers. Absolutely loads. I used to get so many messages for people asking me for my email address, asking me to do something outside the app, like a payment outside the app or whatever. And thirdly, I think for £25 a go, I would send in my knickers, to be honest. I could make like £100 in a night. I could probably make like what 7 times 25? What's that?
It's a pity they've not put his username up. You could have contacted him, couldn't you?
Yeah. Right. 7
Oh dear.
25. £175 in a week I could have made. Yeah.
Oh dear, it's bonkers. Bonkers.
There's a couple of things that are a bit like, off on that one, like giving out, your address. Obviously,
yeah. Why would you give out her address though on Depop?
Well, I don't know. I think actually what happened was that he had bought a couple of things off her. So, well, I'm sure it said he had bought a couple of things off her.
Right.
So, and then she said that he had her address from that. But then you only get that person's address when you sell, isn't it? So, let me see.
I'm not entirely sure because I've never.
She must
have been on Depop.
She must have done the sale outside Depop because it says that she had agreed to sell him some clothes. So if they'd have done it through Depop, she'd have just got his address. Like there's no need for him to have hers. So she must have like done all this off Depop and somehow got like probably manipulated into giving him her address.
Yeah. I wonder if he wanted to collect it because I know on eBay
maybe
you can tick a box, tick a little button to allow collections, but I don't know about Depop. I've never been on it, so I don't know.
Yeah, that could have been it. Maybe he wanted to arrange to collect it because that's like the only way. But I don't think you can do collection on Depop. It is literally just shipping. So
yeah,
he's obviously manipulated her into giving him her address.
Yeah, £25 a pop though.
I know. I think that's quite reasonable.
It's worth thinking about, isn't it? Oh dear.
Yeah, I think that's quite reasonable to be honest.
I put an Answerman's bra on Facebook Marketplace. It's brand new with tags, never worn. No, it just don't fit. It's too small. I must have bought it about 6 years ago at an Answerman's party. And anyway, so we're having a clear out, put it on along with some other stuff. Clearly got the tag on it because obviously it's got the size on it and everything. Took photos, blah blah blah. Put it on Marketplace. I got a message, but you always get idiots, don't you? I've never had. No, I have. I've had one legit sale on Facebook Marketplace, and they come and collected and paid cash. But every other item I put up, any interest, it's always been dodgy people. Anyway, this guy contacted me. Says, "Is this brand new?" I went, "Yeah, you can see in pictures. It's got tags on. new with tags. Oh, it don't matter. I prefer used ones. I went, right, okay, bye, block.
Yeah.
Weirdo.
People just mad, didn't they?
Yeah, really strange people. But yeah, you get people, I don't know, saying, is this still available? And then you'll click on their profile and they live in a different country.
Yeah.
They live in, I don't know, Venezuela or somewhere, You think,
Facebook
really?
is literally like the Wild West, isn't it? Like
Yeah,
I've only ever had like 2 or 3 people who's actually like come and collected and paid, or I've delivered it to them and paid. Haven't had
yeah.
that much at all, but the amount of like time wasters and hassle with it, I literally just don't bother with it. The only thing
No,
I've got on Facebook Marketplace actually is my car seats because I thought maybe someone would, let that, but
yeah,
no.
yeah. I was thinking about doing a group on Facebook, just putting everything on what I'm putting on eBay, and
Yeah,
see if there's any interest. But obviously, with the group, you've got more
yeah,
control, haven't you, on
yeah,
who joins.
yeah,
So it'd be like friends, family, friends of friends, friends of friends.
yeah,
Yeah. So I was, I don't know if anybody else in the chat has got a similar thing. I don't know what I call the group, to be fair, but personally, it'd just be me who would be the administrator, then
yeah,
putting everything up, basically what I've got on eBay and Vinted,
yeah,
and seeing if there's any local interest. Obviously, do it at a cheaper price.
yeah.
But I don't know if anybody else, if there's anybody else in the chat who does a similar thing, if they've got your own Facebook page.
I've got a page, but it's just like a SB Reselling Co. one, and what goes on my Instagram gets posted to the Facebook page as well. But
Yeah.
I don't know whether like anyone sees it. I've had it for like ages. I've still only got like 36 page likes. That's it.
Right.
But on my Instagram, I've got like 1,100 odd followers. But my
Mm.
Facebook, I've got like 36 likes. That's it. So I don't
Yeah.
like if anyone actually sees it or kind of how to really get it seen either. To be
Mm.
honest.
I don't know. I think you've just got to push it, haven't you? For people to share it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ready, steady. But a £25 for a pair of £1 used Grundys is clearly a business model not to be sniffed at.
Oh dear.
Just joined and Sophie's talking about selling her undies. Yeah, unfortunately, Jenny, you joined it just a bit. That wasn't a conversation.
Oh God.
It goes on the return label if you buy your own shipping. Every make you put it. Yeah, they do actually. But I'm sure you can cut it out. I don't think it's on like the whole. Like you can kind of cut round just the bit you need. That's what I've done before. She's been selling them for years, Jenny. Yeah. I don't think your address should be on eBay, but we don't get a choice. Yeah.
No, we don't.
We have a page, but mainly to communicate with our followers. Lisa says that's a good idea, Shaz.
Oh, thank you.
I think if you don't pay for advertising on Facebook, no one sees it hardly. Yeah, and the thing is, it's really hard. I think you've got to really know what you're doing with things like Facebook ads and stuff, because it's very easy to just give them your money and have no reward from it as well.
Mm.
So they say, don't they, like never bother boosting a post because you're literally just giving your money to them and that's it. Thing with a reselling page, it's mostly resellers would want to join, and are they going to want to pay the price you want for it? No, they wouldn't.
No, I was thinking more friends and family.
Yeah.
Not as reseller. And my Instagram is purely. Oh, where's Sophie gone? My Instagram is purely for reselling, and I keep it totally separate from my Facebook page. But when I first finished work and decided to run a business, it wasn't reselling. Welcome back, Sophie.
By accident.
Yeah, so when I first finished working, I thought I had this brainwave of running my own business, doing soft furnishings, bedding, curtains, towels, homeware, giftware. I bought a load of stock in, and I actually did do a Facebook group, and it did grow. I'd got over 600 followers, and I were getting sales through that as well.
Yeah.
But that's kind of like died a death because I weren't making much money out of it. Reselling, yes. And so I totally swapped, from selling brand new products with low profit margins to reselling with a high profit margin. Thanks to YouTube and watching everybody else doing it, I thought, I might be able to do that. But I've still got that group. So I was wondering, instead of starting a new group, just to revamp that group, change everything on it. Yeah. So I've still got that audience. But yeah, I just wondered if anybody else did a similar thing. But that is completely separate from my own private Facebook page.
Yeah. I've seen a couple of pages on Facebook like ages ago, and they had like thousands of followers.
Mm.
They were doing like loads of stuff like crazy cheap, like just like £1 and £2 or whatever.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I might have a look at it. Yeah, might have a look at it.
The reseller community does seem to get down to toilet or associated levels. We do, yeah. I preferred fake book actually, Lisa. I thought that was a better typo. She's either put you on big shaz or dropped herself out. Well, I kicked myself out because I accidentally, my finger sort of swiped left on my mouse pad by accident, and it just all went. Just change the old group. You never know; they may be interested. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I will actually.
Oh, Raquel. Hi, Raquel.
Hi.
And Glam's in. Hey, Glams.
Hello.
Sounds like you've got a ready-made Facebook audience ready to test on the market, Shaz.
Yeah. I think I'm going to try it.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. You might as well like take the one you've got and just try and like push it again.
Yeah.
Doing like a whole whole brand new one.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea. So what did people think of my little news of the week segment? Is it a keeper or is it a nap off?
I'll say a definite keeper.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah. Definitely.
I'll just show the little clip again for people who are just joining in because they might have missed it. Because I've made it myself, again with Lindsay's help. I'll just show you guys. I quite like it.
It's good. I like it. It's good. Yeah. That needs to be a definite keeper.
A keeper.
A keeper. Yes.
Lisa says she liked it. Thank you, Lisa. Liking the news of the week. Thanks, Liz. Oh, yeah. How did your dental appointment go, Glams? And Ready Steady says keeper. Thank you. I will keep it each week. Yeah. Well, like I say, I've gone absolutely bonkers on Vinted this week. I've got a Man U shirt come in, a Tottenham shirt come in, a few Nike t-shirts, a Chelsea training top, I think a couple of other t-shirts as well. Went mad.
Yeah. I've had to cut my spending down. I keep looking. I'm looking all the time on Vinted, but I'm thinking, nope, I'm getting a box soon from Adam. Oh, yeah, and I don't know how many items there's going to be. Plus, I'm going to Blackpool next week for a full week. Well, Monday to Friday. So I'm not going to be able to list anything next week. And I should imagine because I've got to put my shop on holiday mode yet again. I hate doing that. So the sales are going to drop that week. So I'm thinking I can't keep spending like this. But yeah, diesel jeans, that's what I go for. And Timberland boots and shoes and Converse. Yeah.
What are you going to Blackpool for?
What we're going to Blackpool for?
Yeah.
Just a few days away.
Yeah. Just a little mini break. Okay.
Yeah. We're just going Monday to Friday. We're going with a couple of friends of ours. Yeah, it should be fun. I don't think Pleasure Beach is going to be open, but pubs are. Yeah. And apparently, there's one of the cheapest pubs in Britain in Blackpool. I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember what it's called though, but apparently it's about £1.80 a pint. Yeah. So it's just a few days away. Yeah. Get some sea air.
Beer.
You what, sorry?
I think it would be like proper grandad beer that's like £1.80 a pint.
No. Soul Carling, which is what I drink. Yeah.
You are a darling, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm a Carling darling.
Here's a Carling darling, our Shaz. Lyndon is a retired dental nurse. That's a fun fact.
Right.
Have you ever considered just extending your delivery beforehand instead of holiday mode?
I've done that if I've only been away for, say, 2 to 3 days. But because I'm going away for 5, I don't know. Because do they get a notification on the date when I should be shipping it? Whereas in holiday mode, you've got 2 options, haven't you? You can go on full holiday mode and nobody can buy from you. I think your shop kind of like disappears for like 5 days. Or you can go on the option where people can still buy.
Yeah.
But it does say at the top of the shop that I'm on holiday until such and such a date. Yeah, so people still know that you're on holiday, but they know when you get back and when you're going to be shipping out.
If you set it though, Shaz, to like 5 days, remember that is like 5 business days though. So if someone bought from you on the Tuesday, you wouldn't have to send it to like the Monday.
Yeah, but would they know that?
Yeah.
The buyer. Would they? I don't know. I've never.
On a 3-day dispatch time, and when I view my listings, all of them it says dispatch within 3 to 5 days.
Yeah.
But quite often I do it quicker than that anyway. But if I'm busy at work, I always have it on 3 days, just so I've got time to get it sorted. And then if someone buys from me on like the Friday, I don't have to send it till like the Tuesday anyway. And if anyone buys me on the weekend, I don't have to send it till like the Wednesday.
So what is the better option then? For everybody who's in the chat and yourself, what would be the better option? Do you think? Going just sending the delivery dispatch or putting it on holiday mode, and so that the buyer knows that I'm on holiday, but I've got your order and it'll be shipped out and get back. I don't know which one's the best because I should imagine if somebody's looking at something in my store and they see the flag that I'm on holiday until I don't know, I don't even know what date for when we get back. do you think that could put people off? Think, oh, they're on holiday, you know?
I suppose
So
it just depends how quick they want it. Like if they're happy to wait, they won't really be like bothered.
yeah,
But I can remember, you know, when I went traveling for like 2.5 weeks,
yeah,
or yeah, nearly like 3 weeks,
mm,
and obviously I put all my stores on the holiday mode. But I didn't realise my Depop store at the time will only put you on holiday mode for like a week. I thought I had to just deactivate it myself when I was ready. So I thought it was on holiday mode. Then I had like 2 sales, and I was like, oh shit. So then obviously like messaged them. This is obviously in the days when you used to get sales on Depop. We don't anymore. But and yeah, so then I messaged them and said, "Oh, I'm really sorry. I didn't realise that it deactivated like holiday mode like itself after a week. But
mm,
I'm on holiday. I'm going to be back on this date, and I'll send it, you know, as soon like the next day or whatever." And they were like, "Yeah, yeah, that's fine." So I think it just depends. Like they were both, I was fine. So I think it depends how quick they want it. But I wonder if like because you're not going away for like a full week, maybe it's better just to like extend your dispatch time. I think if you're going away for like a full week, then I would say holiday mode. But I think if you're only going away for like what is it, 4 nights, I suppose, isn't it?
well, we go Monday morning and we come back Friday.
Yeah,
So Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, four nights.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So I wonder
yeah,
if you're better off just extending your delivery time.
yeah, possibly. Uh, hmm,
Why
I
mine?
don't know.
Um, just coming down. Carlin is the number one pump drink in Blackpool.
I can't remember. Is there anybody from Blackpool area who's in chat?
Yeah, let us know if you're from Blackpool.
I can't remember what it's called. Oh. I know we're staying in a hotel called Ruskin in Blackpool.
Yeah,
I can't remember the pub's name. But apparently, the reason our friends go Monday to Friday is because they don't like that pub, obviously, because of prices. But on a weekend, it just gets full of like hen do's, stag do's, because it's so cheap.
yeah,
So they prefer to go Monday to Friday to avoid all the madness.
yeah. Um, also, everyone's like chatting about the dentist. I literally hate the dentist. I've always had a phobia of the dentist. But Glam's just asking about oh, I think people just explaining about how to get uh NHS dentist if you can ever get one. Um, Glam also says, I don't know, I just love the feeling of freedom when I put vacation mode on. It's sort of a last click on real life before holiday. Yeah, there is that feeling, isn't there, that you've put the holiday mode on now and that's it, like you're done, sort of thing.
Yeah.
I suppose it depends on how you want to feel as well, Shaz. Do you want to just be like, right, it's on holiday, I'm not thinking about it?
Yeah. Yeah. I can still get sales while I'm on
Yeah,
holiday mode, but the buyer is notified that I'm on holiday.
yeah,
And I can also put an automatic message on if they do message me. If they've not seen that holiday mode message on my shop, then they might think, like after 3 days, I've not got a tracking number yet. And then they message, but they will then get like an out of office reply saying that I'm on a holiday and your parcel will be dispatched on Saturday. Because I will be shipping out on Saturday. If I get back on Friday,
yeah,
I'll be shipping out Saturday. So at least then it gives them a date on, when I'm going to be shipping out. But if
yeah,
I don't, but if I just extend the shipping time to, I don't know, 5 days, because I'm currently on three
yeah,
working days. No, 2 working days, sorry.
yeah.
But if I extend it, they might not realise that I'm sending it out on a 5-day dispatch.
Mm.
and then, then after a few days, they're bloody messaging me saying, where's my parcel?
Yeah, it should be on the listing though. When you click like view listing, because I've done that with a couple of my listings before, like viewed them, and then at the bottom it says 3 to 5 day dispatch. Although I actually only have a 3-day dispatch, but it does say on the listing.
Yeah.
Hello, Ross. How are you? I'm very good, thanks. My Pokemon show is on Sunday at 6 on Whatnot as well. If you want to join or send some others along, I'm doing a big Pokemon show on Whatnot at 6 on Sunday, which I'm kind of excited about, but I'm also a bit nervous just because I haven't done Pokemon before, and I'm definitely not making the same mistake that I did today because it was way too stressful. I've not used either mode, but listening to other resellers, the opinion is extended delivery doesn't slow your shop down as much, and you don't have to wait as long for the shop to wake up.
Oh, right, okay.
Got a bit of my Coke.
That's interesting. I've just seen Limelight. Yeah, Ardwick. Yes, that's it.
The Ardwick, that's the cheapest in Blackpool. Is it the cheapest in England as well, or the UK?
I don't know. I might have been exaggerated over that. but £1.80, yeah, that's proper cheap, isn't it?
But you can't go wrong with
Ardwick, though.
You can't go wrong with like £1.80 for a pint of Carling, can you?
I know, it's madness, isn't it?
I know, you'll need wheelbarrowing out of there.
I'm going to be pissed in a tenner.
If you chose extended mode, you need to put it on a couple of days before to cover the sales mode in the days running up to your holiday. Yeah, I got a little bit caught out with this,
right,
which I don't think was very fair because, like, when I went to Germany to start with, it was when I started my traveling, I was in Germany, and someone had paid for an item before I'd gone on holiday. They didn't actually bought the item, before I went on holiday. They didn't actually pay for the item until I was on holiday and my store was already in holiday mode. So I got a defect on my account for late shipping. Even though really it's not really like my fault because they hadn't actually paid for the item until a day or so after my store actually went on holiday mode. So really, that shipping should have been extended to when I got back because they didn't actually pay for it. But they don't do that. eBay doesn't work like that. And they were like, I said, well, I don't really want a defect on my account. I phoned them when I was in Germany. I said, I don't really want a defect on my account because it's not my fault that they didn't actually pay for it until I went on holiday. And then they just said, well, cancel the sale and ask the buyer to pay for it again. But then I thought, well, I might lose the sale altogether then because it could have been a bit of an impulse buy or something. So then if I say, oh, yeah, I've got to cancel the sale because I'm now on holiday, can you just buy it again so I get the extended shipping? They might not have bought it again. They might have been like, oh, yeah, I don't really want it now. So I didn't want to lose the sale either. So I kind of just had to kind of take the defect really. But it was really annoying.
It's shit though, having a defect on your account, isn't it?
Hi, Steve.
Hello. You all right?
Yeah, you all right?
Yeah, I'm sound, yeah.
You've been at the pub, innit?
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Can't remember what I was saying now. I can't remember what we were saying. Steve's totally lost me.
I know, sorry.
Hello.
You're on about your defect.
Oh yeah. Hi, George. Yeah, so I just had to take the defect basically because I kind of didn't want to lose the sale. risky the sale. So yeah, I just took the defect. I mean, obviously they don't last forever, do they? But it's just annoying.
I think I go into panic mode if I've got defect. Oh, I've never had one, you know, for late delivery or what's the other one? There's two, isn't there?
Yeah. Or item not as described, I think.
That's it. Yeah. Oh, I have had an item as not as described, but that was a lie. It was a lie. Oh, anyway, I'm not going into it. No, he lied. I couldn't do anything about it because he'd already put it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
George has just come on to do his giveaway, which I've entered as well. That's at 8 o'clock. So you've got 10 minutes to enter. If you want to enter George's giveaway, just go to his video that was like the Sunday Toys and Vintage, I think part 2 was the part 2 video, and then just comment win on that video to enter in the giveaway. And I'm really hoping that I win it because it's right up my street. Yeah, it was an ooch, I can tell you that. I was top rated seller for ages, and then what I did, a couple of my deliverers, so I didn't know that eBay can kind of see this. So I think I was like busy at work, and I was like, oh shit, I haven't sent these parcels. So I printed the labels, but didn't take them to the shop till like the next day. So then I had like 2 like late delivery strikes then. But I kind of thought eBay wouldn't be able to pick up on it because I thought, well, I've paid for the postage on the day I was meant to and printed the label, whereas I'll just take it to the shop the next day. But they can pick up on it because they also know when you've put it in the into the parcel shop and when it's hit the van. So I was like, oh, damn it. So I've got above standard seller. But I have to admit, from being top rated and above standard, I see absolutely no difference in my sales whatsoever. Literally nothing. Yeah, all my whatnot orders from this afternoon are all wrapped up, ready to go. They'll be going out tomorrow. So check comments that may have been hidden, George, or under new comments. Sometimes they hide. Yeah, sometimes actually comments do hide because sometimes people on my videos, they don't write a new comment. They reply to someone else as their comment rather than clicking like comment on it. So then those I can't always like see. I don't get notified about those because it's like in that conversation. Oh, Lin, that'd be very sweet. But also you don't have to. But I'm also not going to say no. Jenny's just entered. Oh, thank you, Mandy. I just try and what I try and do in my whatnot really is I do stuff that I've had for 6 months or longer and just start it from £1 really, just to get rid of it more than anything, make space for new stuff. Some of it I literally don't make anything on. Some of it I just sell it for what I got for really. But it just means I've got something for it. It's quick cash and it's out the way then really. And Ready Stead is just entered in as well. It's a Pokemon cushion. That's why I want it. Drop another comment, Lin. Don't want you to miss out. And thank you, Mandy. Do you enjoy doing whatnot? Yeah, I do really enjoy doing it, and I could just sit there for ages doing it. To be honest, if I had like the amount of like the stock to do it, I honestly would just sit there for like hours just doing it because it's just a nice, quick, easy way to get some cash in your back pocket.
It's got to be easy. Well, quick. Obviously, it's a lot quicker process, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because like when I've got some dead stock and I just want to get shut rate, I'll just chuck a load on a 99p auction on eBay. But you've got to wait a week, for your auctions to end. So I should imagine, and whatnot, because it's just like flying out, boom, 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 half an hour, done. Yeah. It's got to be a lot better.
Yeah. And the fees on whatnot are good as well. Like it's only 10% fee, and then you get a 2.9% transaction fee. That's it.
Which is a lot cheaper than eBay.
Yeah, it's really competitive. No, I'm more than happy for you to come and hijack the live, George. You can hijack anytime you want. Ideal system when you're struggling with storage. Yeah, it is. And it's just, we all make bad buys, don't we? We all buy things that you think, yeah, that's going to go, that's going to go, that's going to go. 6 months later, it still hasn't gone.
Yeah.
And I just think, just get rid of it. Just get something in your pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's a link for George's video to comment on. Do you have to book a slot? No, you can, the one I did today was totally random, so I just press live, just go really. The one on Sunday, I've scheduled that, so that's Sunday at 6, and that's my Pokemon one. But I'll either schedule them, or I just go random live on an afternoon and just sit there and go through the box. And I might be like, does anyone want anything rerunning? And sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Sometimes I might only sell 3 things, other times I might sell 12 things. Like you can't predict it. But I have done better on some of my just random ones where I'm like, I'm just going to do one. I've got nothing else to do than my scheduled ones. I've just had some auctions end.
Have you done, Lisa?
I just donate, but I should consider whatnot. Yeah, thank you for your tip earlier, Mandy. I really appreciate it because it does help. Because obviously, it does take time to do as well, and it's just like every little helps, really. So yeah, right, we're coming up for about an hour now, and Peter Ray is live on his channel at 8 o'clock as well. And obviously, George has got his giveaway at 8 o'clock. So I don't really want to run over as such, just because there's other people who've got things on as well. How many followers on Whatnot, Sophie, and do you find the random shows okay? I've got nearly 200 followers on Whatnot, and the random shows I find fine. I've always sold on the random shows, sometimes more than my scheduled. But yeah, I don't find a problem with the random shows. They're a bit slow to start with, so you've got to wait for people to kind of see you and come in, but that's it really. Sold 5 things, 6 if you count the one I took the offer on the other day. Well done.
Very good.
I meant I'd donate my old stock back to charity. Oh, ha! Yeah, I mean, I do that as well sometimes, to be fair. I do that too. But I just thought I was going to try and get some money in my pocket.
Yeah, I've done that a few times.
Yeah. Thank you, Linz. No, and sometimes you don't, and that's business as well, isn't it? You can't expect to profit on every single item. You are going to get items that you've lost on, and some that you break even on, or some you've only made £2 on. That is business, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
And you just have to try and do the best you can with it, I think.
Yeah, I always look at the average. No, you've got good sales, you've got not so good sales, but on average, how is your business doing? I keep a tally on everything that I sell. I do a weekly report and a monthly report, and and that transfers into an annual one as well. So I like to keep track on everything what I'm doing, and I've got a running average on, you know, what I've sold, what I haven't, you know, things what I've donated. Yeah.
Shaz is also just like mega organized. Like, she makes me look awful because like Shaz has literally got like a spreadsheet for everything, and I'm just like, this. Here's a receipt.
Yeah, I do like my spreadsheets. I'll show you when you come up, Sophie.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, oh my god, why can't I be like you? Oh, there's Steve.
He's walking past us naked.
Oh, I was trying to whistle then, didn't come out. I was going to go whoop. Right.
Oh dear.
Make a move because George is going to do his his giveaway now anyway. So I will speak to you guys all later. Thanks for joining, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye.
Bye.